deadliest U.S. tornado in more than half a century, and the costliest ever.
Hello, 6th grader. You just saw a clip of the Joplin tornado. I know you all are studying natural disasters and will need to do a research about a natural disaster. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to cite sources using the Modern Language Association style of writing. You will hear me call it MLA. The purpose of citing sources is to give credit to the researchers and to acknowledge their ideas. We are avoiding plagiarism by quoting words and ideas used by other authors. Also, citing sources allows the reader to track down the source you use. We will cite our sources on the last page of the research paper. That page will be called the Works Cited page. You will need to create a ResMe account, so in the address bar, I want you to type in resme.com and the page will load. In this section right here is where you will create your account if you have not created an account, but if you have created an account, then you'll log in. Once you have created your account and logged in, I'm going to need you to add an extension, and this will help with citing our source. So right here, you click Apps and Add-on, and you want to add a web clipper. And you'll get this screen, and then you want to click Download in the Chrome Web Store. Now it says Add Extension. You want to add the extension. Okay, and then this will pop up, and right here it shows you that your extension has been added. This extension will allow us to cite our sources using the web page. Okay, now that our extension has been added, we want to make sure we cite our paper in the correct format. So I want you to go here, and yours may not have anything, but right now, this one says Harvard Cite. So I'm going to click here, and then it says Choose Your Style. Well, I'm going to click View Popular Style, and I'm going to look for MLA, a Modern Language Association. We'll wait while it loads. It'll be ready in just a minute. Okay, now that it's loaded, I'm going to click MLA, and it says Modern Language Association. And as you see right here, it has changed. Now we want to add a project. So we're going to click here where it says Add Project. And let's title our project Natural Disaster. This is important so that while we are citing our sources, we can make sure we cite it in the correct project. And then if you look over here with our web clipper, we'll click here, and it'll load. And then it says Select Project, and we'll select the project that says Natural Disaster. Okay, so here's the video that I showed you all at the beginning, and I want to mark this in my recipe. So I'm going to click on Web Clipper, and it'll load. And as you see, it lets us know that it's a documentary on National Geographic. It gives the name of it. It tells that it's a YouTube video. It tells when it was created, and then it also tells when it was used. So I'm going to add this to my project. Okay, then I'll just continue doing my research. Now that I've showed you how to cite a video, I kind of want to take you back to some basic information. So if you're doing research about tornadoes, you should know what a tornado is. And a good place to go to find out what a tornado is to go to dictionary.com. So right here I have dictionary.com, and I'm going to type tornado. And right here it gives me tornado, and I get the meaning of a tornado. Well, if I use the definition of a tornado in my research, I want to make sure I cite that source. So I'm going to go to my web clipper, and it's loading, and right here it tells me that dictionary, to get the definition of tornado, I went to dictionary.com and the day in which I did that. So I'll add that to my project. Now after I get this information, I also want to know more information, just basic information about tornadoes. So I always go to the encyclopedia. And right here I'm in the Encyclopedia Britannica, and it tells about tornadoes, and I'm getting a lot of information about tornadoes. I can scroll down and see the different types of tornadoes and any type of information like that. So I want to make note that I did use the encyclopedia, so I want to mark that site as well. I'll click my reference, allow it to load, and then as you see, it gives me what I need. It tells when this online encyclopedia was published. It also tells what day I look for this information, so I'm going to add this to my project. Now let's go back to the reference web page and see what sites we have, information we have cited. We have the dictionary right here, and then you can see right here we have the video, and we also have the encyclopedia. Okay, now I want to add articles and images. And when I'm doing articles and images, I kind of want to limit my search. So two popular safe search engine sites for kids. One is safe search. SafeSearchKids.com, and this one is powered by Google, and then the other one is called KidRex.org, and I'm going to use KidRex.org to help me find an article first. And I'm going to type in articles about the zaption tornado. Okay, so here are my results for articles about the zaption tornado. I'm going to scroll and see if I can find a good site. Well, here's one right here, and it's from the zaptiongrove.com, so I'm going to use this one. And it's loaded, and I'm going to scroll and see what information I can find. And I see information that states that 82% of the damage on May 22nd, that 82% of damage on May 22nd was caused by winds of 135 miles or less. And in paragraph 3, it says 4% of damage could be linked to E4 tornado. And then it talks about E5. So I think this is a very good site to add to my reference. So let me click reference, and it's going to load. Okay, so here's my information. I'm going to click here because I would like to put the exact web address in. I'm going to copy this web address, and I'm going to paste it where it says manage website, and then I'm going to save and add that to my project. Now that I have my article, I would like to look for pictures. So this time I'm going to use SafeSearchKids.com, and since I've already typed it in, it's going to make it a little easier for me to find. So in the search, I'm going to type pictures of zaption tornado and search, and let me see what I get. Okay, I see CBS News, US News. Oh, okay, let's try National Geographic. Okay, with National Geographic, I see right here that this is probably letting me know I have 1 of 7 possible pictures I can use. Let the site load. Now that the site has finished loading, I'm going to look at the pictures. Here's one picture, and it also gives us a caption. Okay, there's no name of the photographer. That's a pretty good image. Let me look at the other images. Okay, there's a really good, interesting images. They also kind of let you see the destruction, and when you look at the faces of the residents, residency dropping. You can see that this is pretty devastating. So I'll like to use this site, and I'm going to click reference so I can add this to my source. And when I look here, it tells me it's a photograph, dropped in Missouri tornado, tells me the name of the article and where I can find it. Also tells me when it was published. So this is a lot of good information. I'm going to add this. Okay. Now that I'm done with my articles and images, sometimes we do want to use a physical copy of a book. And let's say I had a book and I looked for information about natural disasters and the tornadoes. I would go right, in order to cite that source, I need to create a reference. So once I get create a reference, this page will show up. Well, I want to click book, and the name of my book is called Chasing the Storm. And when I look here, I don't see the name of the book that I need. But over here it says a tip, but that results into the book ISBN number. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to enter the ISBN number, and I've already started entering it. Then I'm going to press search. And this is the book that I have. I'm going to press search. Okay, so now I have here my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources that I found. Now with the civil engineering site, I can add a note here, and I can put that I found information in paragraphs 1 and 2 for my own personal knowledge, and just put save in case I need to refer back to that. Now I need to create my works cited page. So what I'm going to do is go to export, and I'm going to export into a Word document. And if you look, you should have noticed that it's downloaded here. So I'm going to click here, and when it loads, I'm going to enable so I can edit, and then I'm going to need to format this correctly. Well, in MLA, use single space sources that are together. Like all of this goes with the civil engineering article. So I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to go to paragraph and single space that. But the book is separate, so I'm going to separate that. The book has 2 lines, and I need to single space the book. The video, I need to single space it, and I'll double space between the sources. Photograph, you can see single space as well, and also the encyclopedia resources single space. Okay. So you do not have to include the note that was noted. You can if you want to, but you don't have to, so I'm just going to delete it. But it's still in my reference in case I need to refer back to it, make sure my information is correct. And then after you get this done, what I would like for you to do is to print this page and make sure you write your name on the back. And write your name on the back. So while you're doing your research on natural disasters, make sure you use reference to cite your sources, and you complete your works cited page. I hope this lesson has helped you, and have a good day.